Taurus, how are you this evening? My name is Sherilyn, and I am here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for Friday, May 23rd through Sunday, May 25th. We are going to do it like we always do. I'm going to call out all 12 signs. I'll pull 2 cards for each of the signs. When I call the sign out, whoever comes to your mind first is who we're speaking about. It's just to give you some sort of an overview into the current dynamic between you and that person that came to your mind, right? At the bottom, we'll pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is just to give you some insight as to what could possibly be coming towards you this weekend, hopefully to make it easier for you to navigate your way through the weekend. That is the hope, okay? Oops, wait a minute. Sorry, hold on. Now we're good. I got it now. There we go. Sorry, I forgot to set it again. Okay, now we're good. For Taurus, here we go. If you are a Taurus currently dealing with an Aries, we're pulling the 10 of Cups and Judgment card. So this Aries definitely is viewing you as the person who could possibly be the road to their 10 of Cups, okay, to their emotional fulfillment. There's something about judgment being called here. I feel as though for some reason you are calling it on them because it feels like you have the upper hand in this situation. So maybe something's transpired that needs judgment called on it. I don't know. It's not giving me that part, but they're definitely viewing you as what they would like to take all the way to the 10 of Cups. So we'll see if there's forgiveness in the future here or something. If you are a Taurus dealing with another Taurus or possibly trying to give yourself a message, right? We have the Moon and the Ace of Wands. If this was you giving yourself a message, I am sure that it is one that is telling you to slow down. You're not seeing everything clearly. And with the Ace of Wands, possibly you need to reevaluate a situation that you're in and keep your anger in check, maybe. That's what I say. If you are a Taurus dealing with the Gemini, I have the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. So I feel as though you and the Gemini have hit the skids in a way so that you are trying to steer the ship, which is your life, off into calmer waters. You're trying to do it while still holding on to this person. I'm not sure that that's making it easier for you to get to the calmer waters, but you're definitely trying to drag them with you, it looks like. Willingly. I think they're going willingly, but I'm just saying. Okay. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Cancer, I have the 5 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. The Cancer is viewing you as somebody who's definitely dealing with a sense of loss and regret towards a situation that involved them. They feel as though you are now incredibly cold towards them, for whatever that means. Your sword is drawn. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Leo, I have the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So this Leo has some sort of a money-making situation that they feel like if you were to come into the fold with them on this money-making situation, it would be surely a success. They're trying to persuade you, it looks like, to go in this direction. It does look like it could be successful if you're on board. This is something they're trying to pull you into their future because they feel like together you two can build, okay? Not necessarily romantic. This feels more work-related. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Virgo, I have the World card and the Page of Swords. This Virgo is viewing you as somebody who is trying to get to the bottom of something, and you are refusing to, you're relentless. You won't give up until you can figure out whatever it is you're trying to figure out. The Virgo fears if you do figure it out that it'll end a cycle between the two of you, for whatever that's worth. There we go. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Libra, I'm sorry, with a Libra, I have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Okay, Taurus, it looks here like you are looking for the sword of truth, and you're quite determined to find it. I don't know. As far as the Libra goes, I feel like the Libra is the person who might hold the truth. I feel like the truth you're trying to find is it pertains to a Virgo, but I feel like a Libra for some reason might have the truth that you're looking for. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Scorpio, I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot. So the Scorpio wants, they feel like they want forward motion with you. They want victory, and they feel as though you're dragging your feet with this Knight of Pentacles. You, for some reason, must feel unnerved about the situation. Something is not sitting right with you, so you're dragging your feet. That's what it looks like. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the King of Wands and the Strength card. This Sagittarius is viewing you in the King of Wands, so they're seeing you as a natural born leader, incredibly charismatic, always up for adventure, not necessarily looking to be settled down. I believe that this Sagittarius is hopeful that they can change that and settle you down. I don't know if you're on board with that or not, but that's what they're hoping. If you are a Taurus dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Three of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So this Capricorn would love to collaborate with you. It feels as though there has been some sort of a rift though here. I'm not sure what that's about. The King of Swords, you are definitely trying to keep emotions at bay when it comes to this situation, which is not working out to their favor for some reason. If you are a Taurus dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Fool and the Four of Wands. This Aquarius is some sort of higher level soulmate to you. I don't know that I think it's romantic. This feels like it could have a lot more to do with a friendship or a family relationship. At any rate, they are hopeful that you're going to take a leap of faith in a new direction with something. If you are a Taurus dealing with the Pisces, I have the High Priestess and the Page of Cups. So this Pisces is trying to bring forward some sort of an apology to you over some sort of secrecy that was maintained here. I don't know that you're on board with taking it. It feels insincere or too small. It doesn't feel like it equals to whatever was done wrong here. For Friday, I have the Death card and the King of Cups. So Friday, you're going through some sort of a transformation, or possibly you're finishing up a transformation you've been going through. With the King of Cups, there's a lot of emotional imbalance, it feels like, on Friday. Saturday, I've got the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. You're trying to strategically even out the scales in a situation where the reciprocity was not there. It's part of what caused this emotional imbalance on Friday. So on Saturday, you're kind of still dealing with it. Sunday, there's the Eight of Swords and the Hermit. Yeah, you're restricted by your thoughts on Sunday. It looks like the weekend is, by the end of the weekend, you're just pulling your energy back to go into hermit mode to try to reassess what's going on. It has something to do with these secrets from the Pisces and stuff. It's just been things you thought you could count on. It looks like they became far more fluid than you had anticipated. Whatever. It is what it is, right? I mean, it's going to all be great no matter what the cards say. You go out and have the greatest weekend that you possibly can is what you do. All in all, it doesn't look bad. It does look like there's something going on here, though, that's a bit arduous, maybe. Nothing you can't handle, though. I assure you of that. Okay, Taurus? I will be back in the morning. If you're interested, I've been doing daily energy check-ins. You should check those out. And if not, then I will see you Sunday with the weekly readings. If you're interested in a private reading, you just send me a message and I'll get you the details. I'll never reach out first. If somebody does, that's not me. It's a scam. Okay? All right, y'all. Thanks for everything. Go make it the best possible day that you can. That's kind of like our job, right? That's what we got to do. All right. Thanks a lot. Take care.